All right, so I've been looking at getting one of these for quite a while. I have sort of a Bissell version of one of these floor buffers or cleaners, whatever you want to call it. And it works all right, but I know that this one is supposed to work better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open it up. So first thing, kind of a quick start guide, as well as a manual. Pause to read that if you want. So this machine is pretty heavy for its size. Got a pad for the brush. Full, thick, commercial rated cord. Pull it out. So here we are with the machine. Now, I've already used this thing quite a few times, and all in all, I can say that I like it, I like using it, it works well. But the original part of this video was shot at the end of September 2024. It's now just now the start of February 2025. So it's been about, I don't know, a few months of using this thing. There are some things that you're gonna have to know about it. The first thing is, it's really just like a glorified mop that scrubs. And what I mean by that is obviously you don't have a way to pick up any of the suds that it leaves behind. You either have to use a towel or another similar to something like that to pick up everything else, unless you just want to let it dry. They also tell you what kind of brush you want to use for the type of surface you're trying to clean. And they kind of give you a really quick once-over on how to clean carpets and rugs and how to clean tile floors. I bought this thing to use on tile floors, so this doesn't really apply to me up here, but for cleaning tile floors, it's pretty simple. Unfortunately, when you buy one of these, which does not come with any of the attachments or accessories you need in order to use it. You have to buy those separately. In my case, I just needed this, so I just picked this up off of Amazon. Links for both of these are in the description, by the way. But how to install them, it's really simple. Grab the machine. And that's it. Changing these out, it's the same way. Just lay it on its back, and then pull it off, and there you go. That's really all there is to it. These machines are stupid simple. There is not really any sort of learning curve on them. You install what you need to and use it as intended. Now, one thing that is important is when you're done with the machine, you want to take this back off, because if you leave it installed with all that weight on top of it, you can actually deform the brush. So, I mean, these things aren't all that expensive to begin with, but there's no real sense in damaging them just because. So you'll want to take it off of the machine when you're done. This is the pad support that we're talking about. You would just stick this under the machine just like that with the pad attached to it. You don't want to run it like this, it'll destroy it. But those white pads that they're talking about, just stick on the bottom of this and use it to polish the floor, or whatever you need to do to pick up all the other loose dirt if you're not using a towel. Now, one thing I don't like is the cord situation, because unfortunately, yeah, you've got the hook at the top and you've got a hook at the bottom, but it's really kind of a pain because you have to wind it up every time you want to put it away. It would have been a lot easier had they put something on here that allows you to rotate this to take it off and put it back on. You just kind of quickly remove the cord as you need. Unfortunately, they did not do that, and since I've had this machine, I have never wrapped up the cord fully all the way to the bottom. I've always put it back on just like that and stored it in my pantry closet as it is. The cord is a very thick 3-wire cord, and it should tell us what wire gauge this is. 16 wire gauge. So it's pretty dang thick. You're not going to really have much of a risk of damaging this cord with this machine. So this cord should last the life of the machine, no problem. And in the event that you ever need to change it, it's really easy access to just pull this cover off and rewire in a new cord. Not that difficult. So go ahead and start this video on using it. I'm just going to install it into the brush. And it'll tell you that you have power because the little light here lights up. So I'm going to mix up some solution. Just use some simple green and water. Don't really need anything else. We'll get started on this video. So I mixed up some simple green into a salad bowl. And you can kind of see there's a little bit more dirt here than there is here because over here I have a rug that I always keep right there. So we're going to start and just kind of go from there to here and see how it all turns out. For this, all I'm going to do is just a little bit of water there, a little bit of water there. You'll see that you really don't need much. But using this is really simple. Switch is on or off. So let's get started. This is all you do, back and forth. The rubber bumpers prevent it from doing any damage to anything, so you can drag it all along the sides of the oven or the wall, and it's not going to do much. Pretty simple process. Like I said, overall the machine's pretty easy to use. So I'm just gonna whip out a towel and dry all this up. We'll see how it turned out. I'm gonna leave the camera in the same spot. I'll go over this area one more time, but I think overall I did a good job. See what else I can do with it. This is another high traffic area in here. Yeah, it's really kind of hard to tell if there's much of a difference. I would like to do another video in the future with this machine. Kind of torture test it if I can ever use it on a dirtier floor. But I'm sure that it'll really have no issue tackling anything dirtier. These are made for commercial use. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would say overall these things are well worth the money. It's probably gonna last a very long time. Doubt I'll ever have any major issues with it. Stay tuned for more videos.